Okay, good day, our wonderful viewers out there. You are on to ABN TV News, and today we'll be having a special discussion program with a good personality in our society who has to do with the safety of women, who has to do with the safety of the motorist, and is no other person but the Commandant of the Federal Road Safety Corps in Osun State. We are in Osogbo, so I believe you will enjoy this program as we begin. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Please, sir, can you introduce yourself to our wonderful viewers?
Yeah, my name is Deputy Corps Commander Salam Olawumi Razak. I'm the Acting Sector Commander. So I'm the Acting Sector Commander at present day.
Okay. Sir, as the Acting Sector Commander of the Frsc, what are your statutory duties?
Well, Frsc as an organization is, we're engaged in making sure the roads are safe for Nigerians. So by so doing, we go on the road to monitor how road users are using the road by going on patrol. We also make sure that there are no obstructions on the road so that people can travel freely. So these are some of the things that we do as an enforcement agency. So we are certified. We are also an ISO certified organization, and by so doing, that means we are committed to create safe motoring environment to Nigerians.
Okay, okay.
That is our commitment with Nigerians.
Okay. Okay, so when you were speaking, you said you are how to ensure that there is safety
on the
road and for motorists to work on the same road. Is your safety line in line with robbery, kidnapping that happen just like the police do? Their patrol as well?
No. Our patrol is not within that line. Okay. So we are to make sure that the roads are used properly. The rules of the roads are abided with. The road users, especially those that are driving vehicles, those that are using the motorcycles, tricycles, they abide with the use of the roads. So that is our own duty. We are not into crimes.
Okay. Okay. Sir, on another note, when exercising your duties, what are the challenges you face?
Well, the challenges we face nowadays are just paucity of funds, because we don't have enough money to do everything we want to do presently. But we are managing. We are managing, and you can see that we are doing our best within the available resources. Then recalcitrant Nigerians or recalcitrant road users are our challenges, because when you continually want people to run over the same thing, it makes things a little bit difficult. But apart from that, we are coping with what is on ground.
Okay. So when you were speaking, you said you are managing.
Yes.
Okay, with the resources available now.
Yes.
But when managing, there is some restrictions that will hinder you from bringing out the best of what you might want to achieve. So is there any way you source for fund?
Yes, we are getting a fund from our headquarters, and we have well-wishers that supports us. Then the state government is also supporting us.
And I'm about going there to ask your synergy with the state government in ensuring that you people are properly funded.
Definitely, we are synergizing in terms of activities that to make the roads safe. We are synergizing, so there's no doubt about that. We cannot work in isolation. We are within the state, so we are working together. Each time they want us to do something, if they notice anything, they call us. And each time we notice anything that we need to call, we work together. So there's big synergy.
Okay. So far, has there been any cases that you have involved the state government in assisting you? Has there been any instances where you are handicapped as an enforcement agency, and you think you need the intervention of the state government and they came? Is there any instances like that?
Oh, sure, we do.
Please, can you tell our viewers?
sometimes they do give us, they do donate patrol vehicles to us. They donated patrol vehicles. The land where we are built here is a donation of the state government. So you can see that there's complete synergy. They donated this to us and we built on it. Then some other materials, if we request from them, if they have, they can give us. So that definitely they are assisting us, they are supporting us every way possible within their own means too. You know, even the state government has limited resources, isn't it?
Yes.
So within their own resources, they can accommodate our own little assistance, and they are doing. Yes.
So in FRSC, there was a certain time that the officers, I think from the headquarters, they were clamoring for ammunition to assist the effectiveness of the operation, and it was denied. How do you feel about it, sir?
Well, it's not that it was denied. We are still working on it. Our headquarters is still working on it, but we are doing what we can do, even without any harm. The best arm anybody has is his brain. The best arm that anybody has is his brain. Because if you are not using your brain, even if you are harmed, you can misuse the harm. So we are not clamoring for harms per se, and the headquarters, our headquarters is handling that. So it's not within my purview to handle that.
Okay. While you were speaking, sir, you said you make use of your brain.
Yes.
I believe the viewers out there want to know the way you apply the brain, because what we just see is that we see the officers standing in front of the vehicle, approaching them, and just telling the vehicle, park. If the driver refuses to park, eventually they leave the road for the driver to go. So what is the applicability of the brain here?
Which other job will you do that you won't use your brain?
I just want to know instances how you apply it in stopping them.
Of course, when we are looking at a vehicle, when we look at anybody approaching, you already cited the likely offenses, the offenses on the vehicle. If it is tire, you know. If the lights are not there, you can easily know. So you can sight from afar. That is how we do our own job. Before we stop you, I can even tell you your offenses. So that is application of the brain. It's not a matter of physical harm, you know. So we don't do physical. But when there's need for necessary little force, that you need to defend yourself. But talking about using the brain, definitely we are trained to cite an offense even while the motorist is approaching.
Okay. But generally, there are so many persons perceiving the fact that there is a synergy between you and the National Union of Road Transport Workers, because there are some vehicles that are in bad shape, like the vehicles they use for transporting movement, and it has been observed.
Transporting what?
Transporting people.
Okay.
Yes, from one place to another. So it has been observed so far that some drivers don't maintain their vehicle well. So to some extent, the rate at which your officers stop them for questioning is very minimal. So I want to know, is there a synergy between the...
When you are talking of synergy,
yes,
it's not, we are synergizing really, because we talk to their, what is it called? The executives.
Okay.
So the executives, we have to talk with their people. And if we need to talk with the drivers, it is the executives that will organize them for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We can't just go to the park and start talking. We have to inform them we are coming. So when you talk of that synergy, we have it. We are interacting together. We are working together. We need to pass an information. Pass information to them through their executives. And when we need to talk with the men on ground too, face to face, we interface and go there to their park. And they arrange to welcome us into their park. Just like now, this is a kind of working together too. You came in here, we welcome you. If not because you have arranged it, you won't be able to come in. So we can't go to any motor park without us also informing them that we are coming. So to that extent, we are synergizing. There's synergy between us.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. So, the other time when you were speaking, that if you see a vehicle approaching, you know if the tire is bad or the vehicle is not having a light.
Yes.
So, sir, in the state of road in some areas in Osun State, we could deduce that some roads are so bad that they get tire destroyed easily. So if the driver gets a tire today and maybe after 2 weeks the tire is getting spoiled, how do you talk to such driver to go and buy another tire?
Let me tell you, there's no road that is so bad to the extent that you will have to buy. If you have a good tire, at least I'm also a driver. I drive my vehicle, and I recently bought new tires in this same motion, and they are not bad within 2 weeks. So it's not possible unless you are using it for commercial use.
Yeah.
And if you are making money out of anything, you should think that you should know that you have to, spend on whatever tools you are using to make your gains. You must be saving. Anybody who wants to using a commercial vehicle should not spend every money that he makes from it. You should be saving some of it apart for investment on that vehicle. If something is useful to you, your tools must be in A1 condition, as we used to say in safety. If your tools are in A1 condition, they will serve you well. So the roads are not bad to that extent that the tires will get worn out. And when the roads are bad in Nigeria, you discover that it's even safer. It's even safer because when roads are good, people try to overspeed. That's what people have noticed, that people overspeed now. But when the roads are not too good, you go jeje. You go jeje. So, but then that's not to say that the roads should not be fixed. But when roads are fixed, people need to be cautious. People need to apply caution. You have to use what we call common sense speed. A speed that will not put you at risk. Because when you are moving at 100 km/h, which is the maximum speed on Nigerian road, you are moving at 28 meters per second. You are moving at what? 28 meters per second. And if you veer into the bush, that means you're moving 28 meters in a second. Have you ever calculated that before?
No.
Oh.
I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Oh. That's what people should think about. 28 meters is longer than the length of this or this place we are using. 28 meters is a far distance into the bush. So if you close your eyes and before you open it and you veer out the road, you are 28 meters in the bush. And people who are using their phone, they're distracting themselves by picking phones, by changing their CD on the system while driving. All this doesn't make sense. These are very, very dangerous things which people should not engage in. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you now, actually. There's another issue we have with drivers now on the roads. They tend to be reckless at times when they see that the federal safety corps officers are not on the road, especially in the night. Okay. Yes, they drive recklessly, even in the town of Osogbo, in some cities. You see them driving recklessly. They don't check their side mirror. They don't check, these things that they need to check before moving to the road. So, what are the measures you are putting in place to curb that?
Well, this is an opportunity to speak with them. We talk every time. You yourself, even as you are not a road safety officer, you know the things that are necessary.
Exactly.
Yes. So everybody knows what is right. But if you choose to do what is wrong, you should be expecting the repercussion. You understand? When you overspeed, or when you didn't check on the road before you don't use your mirror, when you don't have a side mirror, driving will be difficult for you. Because all those mirrors are necessary. The two sides and the one in front of you up. When you have them, it makes navigation easy. So when you don't do the right thing, you are endangering your life, the life of other people. Which is not good enough, which is bad, which is dangerous. So please, let us do what is right. When we know what is right, let us do it. This is the best for everybody. Anybody that is driving on the road is an adult. Because you cannot drive on Nigerian roads when you are less than 18. You will not be licensed. So anybody who is 18 is somebody that should be sensible and should be cautious, should apply caution while being on the road.
Yes. Just before I ask the last question, sir, it has been perceived that the most difficult persons to direct are the drivers.
Okay.
Because to some extent, when just like if your men are on the road now trying to stop some are so adamant that they will be, you know, pompous, they won't want to stop. So, and at times we have been hearing some cases in cities where a motorist will hit an officer while on duty because the officer was trying to stop the person, but the person refused to stop. So what are the things being put in place to curb that as well? Because they are so difficult. These drivers, when you see them, when they know that okay, they are on the wrong side, they are not obeying the rules and regulation, you know, they will not want the enforcement agency to catch them and deal with them. So they want to escape. So what are the measures we put in place in covering that?
The measure we put in place is education. We have public enlightenment. When an enforcement officer or road safety officer flags you down on the road, it's not to fight you, it's not to accuse you of wrongdoing if you have not done anything wrong. So, and that is why we are reaching out to them. If you have any issue, trash it out. If you cannot finish on the road, bring it to the office. We have Servicom officers. When we talk of Servicom, if you have any complaint, we can handle it. We handle complaints. So there is no reason for anybody to overrun another human being if you are not a criminal. Unless somebody has criminal tendency, how can you want to hit another person like a human being just like you? If you are a normal human being, you shouldn't go to that extent. If they catch you, what is it? At worst, they give you a ticket that you have committed an offense. And you can pay the ticket at your convenience later. It is happening all over the world. In civilized places, people are not, you don't run people, you don't run the enforcement officers down, unless criminals. So our approach is to communicate often with people, just like you are doing now. We don't know where you are going to reach now. You can reach every part of the world, every part of Nigeria, and that's why we are willing to talk. When you are willing to talk, people will know what you are thinking and your direction of movement, and you will either comply or say no, you cannot take this. So we don't go beyond our bounds. We don't go beyond our bounds because everybody will know our boundary. Our boundary is to be on the road. When you are in your own private lane inside your house, we don't come to arrest you there. So if you're on public road, you are bound by public rules. Okay. Yes. Anybody that is on the public road is bound by public rules, and you must, if you are a normal human being, you know, if you are not an antisocial element, you will keep to the rules of the society. That's when you are normal. That's when we can say that the person is normal. So any normal human being should not see road safety officer and run, or try to hit them, or try to knock them down.
Thank you very much, sir. So on your last note, sir, so this is an avenue for you to just give an advice to motorists out there and tell them some of the rules. Maybe there are some rules that have changed over time that they are not aware of. So we just put it out to them and let them know.
Well, the rules are the same all over. That's not been changing much. It's just that when you buy a new vehicle, try to register it properly.
Okay.
Register your vehicle properly and make sure you use your number plates very well, because the number plate that you have bought on your vehicle is just like a cloth on you. If you use it properly, it will last longer. Exactly. And if you misuse it, if you take it to car wash and they wash the paint on it, if they wash it away, it's not anybody's fault, it's your fault. So these are the things people need to take care of, and get yourself licensed before you can be on the road. Okay. If you are not properly licensed, definitely when road safety officers, they see on you on the road and they ask for it and you don't have it, it's an offense. It's an offense. And the money that you even pay for the offense is far greater than for you to have gotten it. So it's better anybody who's on the road to be licensed. I can't imagine it. Somebody driving, as I am now, I'm licensed. I have my own personal driver's license. It's part of the fact that nobody is going to check me. But fulfill all righteousness first, you yourself. So I'm fulfilling my own righteousness to be properly licensed, to have proper number plate on my vehicle. So every other people should do the same. When you are doing that, then you are going to have a free passage. If anybody even asks you on the road, stop. So I say, well, what is my challenge? And they can tell you. And if you don't have any challenge, you can go scot-free. So please don't allow crash to arrest you, because some people are running away from federal receptive men, but crash will arrest them. So don't run away. Pass. If you want to, if you are meeting an enforcement officer on the road, approach them. If they approach you, don't stop for them and listen to whatever they have to say. By so doing, everybody will be in a better condition. So my advice is for people to take it easy. Be calm when you are approaching safety officers, road safety officers. We are not going to hit you. We are not going to cause you any trouble. We just want to make sure that you are doing the right thing. When you do the right thing, you're going to have smooth movement. And we wish all our motorists happy journey all over the nation. Thank you.
So our wonderful viewers out there, you just heard from the area sector commandant there. He has advised you that you should be careful while driving, you should obey the rules and regulations of the agency, and you should do well by getting all your particulars ready and ensuring that you maintain your vehicle in good position. Thank you very much, sir, for this time.
My pleasure.
We hope to call on you subsequently if issue arises on your agency. So lastly, will you tell the viewers out there your name, sir?
My name is Deputy Corps Commander Salam Olawumi Razak. I'm the Acting Sector Commander of Osun State Sector Command of the Federal Safety Corps.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And I remain your host, Kayode Ayeni, from ABN TV News, Osun State, Nigeria. Thank you. See you same time next week. Thank you.
For the people that love me, for the people that got me, I see the way you support me. I'm thankful.